right, guys, let's take a look at this one. 1995 Chevy Impala SS. This one is finished in everybody's favorite color, black. Clearly you can see the windows are tinted. Really solid paint, but you know the drill. We'll take the quick walk around and then we'll jump into the details on this one. A really nice, really solid driver with a little surprise up under the hood. Paint on this car is very solid. It is a black car and it has been driven. So there are little minor marks, imperfections, things like that. But very, very solid. Body lines are all really straight. As I walk around, if there's anything that jumps out to me, I will stop. Really solid paint. There's a little ding right there at the back of the roof. I don't know if you can see it over the light. I'll try to get it from the other side. Paint on the roof is solid. Just a little lift on this spoiler here. The two-sided tape is peeling. I'll put a new piece in there and get that down. Let's see if we can just right there. Just wanted to make sure you guys understood what the spot was. But again, good solid paint. Wheels are in average condition, typical for a 96 Impala. I don't know what it was about the aluminum on those wheels, but they were always subject to a lot of pitting, a lot of clear coat peel. These are in nice driver quality shape. We'll jump to the interior and then we'll get to what's under the hood. This is a common weak spot on these cars. This one has an excellent dashboard. It's a 95, so you get cup holders. Missing a knob on the radio. The radio does play. The driver's seat shows the typical wear. Even when these things are new, they've got just this comfortable couch look to them. So this one's actually pretty solid if you know what these seats normally look like. Solid carpet. I can't make the dinging stop, guys, so we're just gonna all have to deal with it. Nice solid headliner. Little spot right there in the visor. Door jambs. Upper door panels are great. Lower door panels good with that little crack in the plastic there. Again, you know the drill. If I see it, you'll see it. A lot of this stuff is par for the course when you're talking about old cars. Gotta realize how long ago the 90s were. Back seats in great shape. Speaker grills. Rear carpet, somebody sprayed it. Ultimately, I would replace the carpet in this car, but not something you need to do immediately. Put a set of floor mats back there and she will be just fine. Car's been painted at some point in his life. You can see where the original black is just a little faded in the doors. But one of the good things about them not jamming this car is you can see the car for what it is. Nice and solid with no rust or rot. We'll take a look up underneath the hood, jump into the trunk, test drive, and we'll get out of here on this 1995 Chevy Impala. All right, so the LT motor is gone, and this one has an LS motor in it. There is a dyno sheet in the glove box. The original car is made around 260 horsepower. This one was dynoed at 340 off the top of my head. So 80 more horsepower, almost 100 more horsepower than what they came with from the factory. One thing I want to point out real quick is the tint on the inside of this driver's window is starting to lift. We'll cover the trunk before we fire it up. A nice, solid, rust-free deck lid. LS car, so the battery is relocated to the trunk inside of that box. No spare, no accessories. Check that out. Let's fire this old girl up. Nice little V8 rumble. You can hear the cam, but no bearing. Sounds really good, really aggressive, but perfect for driving, not overbearing. She'll definitely let you know that that's not a LT at open throttle. But guys, that'll be it on this 1995 Chevy Impala SS. All right, we are just picking up the 95 Impala from detail. We are gonna take that test drive. So as you can see right there, a couple of the digits on the digital gauges are starting to fade out. When you saw that flicker, sometimes you'll see a flicker. The camera is something about the cameras and the LEDs that do that, but there is no flicker. All of the gauges are working with the exception of RPM. I don't know if there was a signal for this older style Dakota to work with the LS motor. This one is a whole lot more responsive than that old LT motor. You can see she runs and drives. As far as drive-wise, just like a 95 Impala, just with a whole lot more power, more responsiveness. I don't have a turn signal indicator inside of the vehicle, so when I shoot the latter part of the vehicle, I will double check those turn signals. Bad part is it is right around the time when the schools let out, so I've seen a couple of buses. It means the traffic is moving a little bit slower, so I don't know how much we'll be able to open this thing up. If I get a little free space, I'll pick this video back up. Other than that, that's going to be it for the test drive on this 1995 Chevy Impala.